I go on YouTube. In this video, we are going to discuss interesting facts about the human body. The first fact is about the human body. Just imagine a human body. And this human body to function, there are different systems within the human body. For example, the cardiovascular system, the digestive system, the nervous system, skeletal system, different systems. And when we look closer, we can find there are specific organs that are functioning within the systems. For example, the cardiovascular system has the heart, the nervous system has the brain, the skeletal system has the bones. So likewise, and if we look in deep, we can find these organs are made up of tissues. Tissues are group of cells that are working together to perform a function, a particular specific function. That means these tissues are cells. Cells are functioning together as to function as a single human being. Isn't it amazing? And that's why the cell is known as the structural and functional unit of life. And not just the cell, we can go in depth. When we go into deep, we can find cells are made up of molecules. Molecules are made up of atoms. Atoms are made up of subcellular particles, protons, neutrons, and electrons. So at the end, me, you, everyone else, and every animal, everything around this world are just subatomic particles. So, wow. The second fact is about the biological molecules. There are 4 biological molecules: carbohydrates, amino acids, nucleotides, and lipids. The third fact is that we are having 4 cavities inside our body. The first cavity is in the head. It is known as the cranial cavity. And the second cavity is in the upper part of the body. It is known as the thoracic cavity. And little bit down to the lungs, we have the abdominal cavity, and it contains our stomach and all the other digestive organs. And the speciality is this cavity is the largest cavity inside our human body, and that's why we are capable of swimming, And the fourth one, we have the pelvic cavity. All the reproductive organs and part of the colon, sigmoidal colon, and the urinary bladder are located within this pelvic cavity. And the fourth fact is about the blood. Blood is a connective tissue, and this connective tissue can be divided into 2 major parts. 55% of this blood is plasma, and the rest 45% is the cells. Cells means red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. And the other fact is 7% of our body weight is blood. The amount is something like this: 5.6 liters in a 70 kilogram weighted man is blood. Wow, isn't it amazing? And the fifth fact is about our heartbeat. All of us know heartbeat can be measured with the stethoscope. Your stethoscope should be placed on your left side and little below to your left nipple and near to the midline, so you can hear the sound lub dub, like lub dub, lub dub, lub dub, lub dub. You know that sound. This lub is the loudest sound, and this sound is produced when the atrioventricular valves are closing, and the dub sound is the softer sound. This sound is produced when aortic and pulmonary valves are closing. And with these sounds can be corresponding of the cardiac cycle. So when lub sound is produced, it is known as the start of ventricular systole, and the dub sound is produced when it is the ventricular diastole. So we will discuss about this later, so in the future videos. So yeah, just keep about memory about this heartbeat. So it is a real interesting fact. And the other thing is, like, I would like to thank everyone who has liked my videos, and especially the Techno Brothers for commenting on the previous video. So I wanted to mention thank you. Good job, Techno Brothers. Keep liking. And the sixth fact is about our fluid, some fluid like within our body. Every day, around 21 liters of fluid are escaping from the arterial end of the capillaries, but they return back through the venous end. But the thing is, not all the 21 liters are returning back to the circulation, blood circulation. No, there are some fluid, 3 to 4 liters, drained away by the lymphatic vessels. Otherwise, our tissues will be waterlogged and the cardiovascular system will fail. So that's why our lymphatic system drain up to 3 to 4 liters out of our blood circulation. And the seventh fact is about the function of the hypothalamus. Now we have the hypothalamus in the brain. Brain is very important. But the thing is, this hypothalamus is weighted only 7 grams or something, but it controls hormones from the pituitary gland, and it controls the autonomic nervous system, it controls the appetite and the satiety, it controls the thirst and water balance, and it controls the body temperature, it controls our emotional reactions like the pleasure, fear, rage, those emotions, and our sexual behavior and sleeping and waking cycles. But when we talk about sleeping and waking cycles, the circadian rhythm, it is the 8th fact. Not just the hypothalamus is involved, but a gland so-called pituitary, no, not pituitary, I'm sorry, pineal gland is involved in this thing. We'll discuss further as the last topic, but okay, let me switch. I will discuss the 8th fact. Our ears are concerned with our balance. How we keep our body posture, how we keep our balance is thanks to our ears, because our ears have some structures called semicircular canals. There are 3 semicircular canals in 3 different planes, X, Y, and Z. So this gives the information about the position of the head in the space, and it gives information about the direction and the rate of movement. The speed can be measured thanks to those semicircular canals. The last fact for this video will be about the pineal gland, because in the next video we will discuss the other important facts. Why pineal gland is important? Because it controls the circadian rhythm. Like when we look into old and ancient civilizations, they have mentioned some secrets about these pineal glands, and this is a cone-shaped gland inside our brain, and this is in the deepest place in the brain, and it is called as the third eye because of its location, and it has a connection to the lights. Although it doesn't produce much hormones, it produces a key hormone called melatonin, and this melatonin is important us to sleep, and it is important us to regulate our sexual development. So when we talk about the light and stuff, in previous videos I have talked about retina and how it regulates the melatonin hormone. Like when the light enters the retina, sends signals to the hypothalamus, then the hypothalamus sends signals to the pineal gland, then pineal gland produce melatonin. So melatonin is very important for us, as we know, and with the next video we will discuss other interesting facts. Hope you like this, hope you are well informed about this. If you want to share some information, you can write under the comment section. See you. Bye.